Hi and welcome to Love Doing Yoga on this Monday evening. Hope you enjoyed your bank holiday weekend and are looking forward to a nice week ahead. Our theme today is unwind, because if you're like me and you sometimes get yourself tied up in knots, it's nice to practice unwinding from those knots. So we are going to tie our body up in knots several times during this practice and then unwind them. So let's see how we get on with that. As always, throughout the practice, listen to your body and only do what feels right for you today. So let us begin by lying down. Make yourself comfortable on your mat. Lie in whatever way suits you for the start of your practice. Let go of your day and everything that's going on in your world. Let go of the past and any concerns for the future. Just be in the present with no roles, no responsibilities, nothing to do but spend the next 60 minutes connecting your mind with your body through your breath. And as you lie here, become aware of all of the sounds around you. Let every sound fill you. Without identifying them, just let the sounds drift through you. And then let that attention go to your sense of smell as you conjure up in your imagination your favorite scent. Inhaling that scent, allowing it to fill your body. And let the attention now go to that screen at the back of your eyelids, noticing what it presents to you. And staying with that screen. And then let that attention once again go back to all of the sounds around you. Opening your ears and your mind to every little sound. And through all of that sound, begin to identify the sound of yourself breathing.
with your right hand, put your right thumb on your right nostril, covering it. Let your index and forefinger come onto your forehead, and your fourth finger just rest at the side of your left nostril. So we'll do some alternate nostril breathing. Let's start with closing the right nostril and inhaling and exhaling through the left nostril. And then releasing the right nostril and closing the left nostril, holding it closed with that fourth finger as you inhale and exhale through your right nostril. Releasing the left nostril, and let's alternate it. So close the right nostril, inhale through the left nostril, and then close the left nostril, exhale through the right nostril, and inhale through the right nostril. Then swapping again to exhale and then inhale through the left nostril. And continuing to alternate between nostrils. And on your next exhale, release both nostrils, let the arm come down by your side. And take a moment of stillness here. And then when you're ready, bending your knees, roll over onto your side and make your way up to stand at the top of your mat. And as you stand here, having the feet hip width apart, equal weight on both feet, standing up nice and tall, we're going to warm up with a sun salute on each side. So we'll take it nice and slowly. Remember, listen to your body. Draw the arms up over the head, palms together. Raise the gaze and take a breath. And then sweeping those arms out to the side. Coming down into a forward fold, bend your knees as much as you need to. Taking one more breath here. And then lifting up to a halfway lift, lengthening the spine. And through once again to a forward fold. Let's step that right leg back for your low lunge. And then make your way through to your plank, setting it up right with the hands, so opening the fingers nice and wide. As you step back into your plank, shoulders over wrists, softness in the elbow. 3 breaths here. And then come down on your knees and feet, chest and belly. And draw the forehead and chest away from the mat. Pushing on up here through your tabletop into your downward dog as you pedal your way in there. Slowly stretching the legs out. Taking your time. Lengthening through the spine. Gaze towards the belly button. Drawing those shoulders away from the ears. And then coming to your point of stillness. One more breath here. And let's stretch that right leg out behind you and step it through. Help it along the way if you need to, and come into a low lunge. And then bringing the hands down to frame that right foot. Let's step the left foot up. Keeping the feet hip width apart. Check them as you're in forward fold, just making sure they're in a nice straight line and they're pointing straight forward. Hip width apart. Bend the knees, coming all the way up to stand. Palms together, raise the gaze, take a breath. And sweeping down to forward fold. Lifting halfway, being really conscious of your spine, being nice and long and flat. And then through again to forward fold. And let's step the left leg back, low lunge. And through to your plank for 3 breaths. Remembering with your breath to engage that core from the pelvic floor up. And coming down on knees and feet, chest and belly. And then drawing the forehead and chest away from the mat. Pushing up to your downward dog. Let's take 3 breaths here. And raising that left leg up, stepping it through for your low lunge. And step the right foot up for your forward fold. Bending the knees, coming all the way up. Palms together, bringing them down to the chest. Take a breath. And then from here again, hinging at the hips, into your forward fold, and then make your way down onto your mat. Swinging around to come and draw the back onto the mat, arms down by your sides, feet about shoulder width apart with your knees bent. And let's take 5 more breaths here. This is one of the best poses you can do for your alignment. If you've got quite an arch in your neck, it can be useful either to, if you've got longer hair, put a ponytail on it, so it just holds the head up a tiny bit, or get a little book, little narrow paperback book, and pop your head on it. And it just helps to straighten out the spine at the neck. One more breath. And then hugging the knees into the chest. And let the legs come out long. Draw the arms behind your head. For a full body stretch, let's take 3 breaths here. And then drawing those arms down by your sides, bending the knees, lift the feet up, and let's just cycle those legs. Keeping them going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let the feet come down onto the mat. Stretch the right leg out long and point the toes up so that right leg is nice and active. Let the left leg come down again with the toes pointing up. And with the left leg, we're going to just draw it out to the left and back again. And again, draw it out to the left and back again. And again, to the left and back once more, to the left and back. And then doing the same on the opposite side, to the right and back. Keeping both feet flexed as you do. To the right and back once more, to the right and back. Keeping that left leg active with the toes, with the foot flexed, bend the right knee and lift the leg up, and then holding on to that leg either on the outside edge of the foot, or you can wrap your index finger and thumb around your toe, your big toe, whichever suits best, and encourage this knee now to draw down towards the mat. Two more breaths here. With each exhale, just encouraging that knee to dip a little bit lower. And then draw this right foot across your left thigh, up as high as it will go. And let the right knee fall down to the side, keeping that left foot active. Taking 3 breaths here. And then bend that left knee and draw the right leg on across the left leg so that your right knee is on top of your left knee, lifting both feet up. And if you can, hold on to the outside edge of both feet for a supine cow pose, cow face pose. Three more breaths here. And now release the feet and slowly unwind the legs. Let them come down onto the mat, stretching out the right leg, flexing the right foot, and with the left leg lifting it up, and again holding on to the outside edge of the foot for a half happy baby or the big toe. Let's once again focus on this knee and trying to encourage it to get a little lower to the mat. So each breath just giving you another millimeter more. And then let's draw this left foot across the right thigh. So the sole of your foot is looking up. The knee is making its way down towards the floor. Two more breaths here. And then letting that left leg cross over the right. So you've got one knee on top of the other, raising the legs up so you can hold on to the outside edge of the feet if your body will allow you. And if it won't allow you, we really want to make sure as much as possible you've got the knees over each other. So you can hold on to the calves or the shins if the feet elude you. One more breath here. And again, release the feet, unwind. Let the feet come down onto the mat. Stretch them out long. Draw the arms behind your head, fully unwound. One more breath here. And draw the arms down by your sides, bending the knees, rolling over onto your side, coming up to sit. And as we sit here, we're going to come into a boat pose. So shifting the weight slightly towards the back of the seat bones, lift the feet up off the mat, keep the knees bent, the feet flexed,
And let's raise the arms up over the head. Two more breaths here. And see, can you keep the feet up as you reach down to hold them? If you need to put them on the floor for a second, do. But if you can keep them up, nice little challenge for yourself. And holding on to your toes, let's just open those legs out. Find a focal point. Remembering to engage that core with your exhale. Two more breaths. And then bending the knees. Let the feet come down onto the mat and stretch those legs out. Nice and long. Toes pointing up to the ceiling. Equal weight on both seat bones. Sitting up nice and tall. Let the arms just come straight down from your shoulders. Two more breaths here. And let's bend the right leg, so folding it in towards your left thigh, reaching forward for this left foot, and raise the left foot up. And we're going to just let our gaze and our chest look to the left. And then with your left hand, just hold on to that right foot and bring it across. So it comes all the way over to the left side of the mat. Still holding on to this left leg if you can. And then we're going to just bring that left foot down, keeping again the knees over each other. And line the feet up so they're in a nice straight line with each other. Or if you want, you can draw them back a little bit further. Sitting up tall, holding onto the feet. And then release the legs. Let the right leg come out long. And the left foot come in to the right thigh. And this time we're leaning forward with the right hand. So we're still looking towards the left. One more breath here. And then keeping the legs as they are, just rotate the body so that it's looking straight ahead. And let's fold forward here over the right leg. And draw that left hand behind your back. You can hold on to, reach forward to touch the left foot, the right foot. One more breath. And then coming up to sit up tall, just straighten up this left leg. So your left foot is now firmly planted on the floor with your left knee bent.
we're doing almost the same thing as we did, but bring your left hand inside your left leg, draw it around behind it, and see, can you hold on to your right hand. So if you're a million miles away from this and you're going, there's no way I can do that, pause the video and get yourself a belt or a piece of, well, a belt ideally, so that you can hold it, and it will just help you to get into the pose. And then let's just look towards the left, keeping that right foot flexed. One more breath here. And then again, if you can keep the bind, do. Otherwise you can release to get yourself into this next pose. Just draw the right foot back, or the right leg back, and keep the left foot in front of it. Sitting up tall. Again, just keeping that gaze slightly to the left. One more breath here. And release the knot. Everything undone. Let the legs come out long, totally unwind, and just hinge forward over the legs. And coming all the way up to sit again. And now we're going to take that on the other side. So we start with the left leg bent and holding on to the right foot with the left hand as you raise that leg up, and we're just going to look slightly to the right. Two more breaths here. And then draw this left foot across and let the right leg come down onto the mat. So again, we've got one knee over the other for our cow face pose. And again, holding on to the toes. Having one knee over the other, sitting up tall. And releasing the legs out. This time we are bending the right foot up against the left leg, reaching forward to hold on to that left toe. Draw the right arm behind your back as you take a little look to the right. And then coming back, rotating the body to the center and folding forward over this extended leg. One more breath. And then coming back to sit upright, just straightening up this right leg so the foot is firmly planted on the mat. We are bringing our right hand inside this right leg to wrap it around, taking the left hand behind, using your belt, or if you can get your fingers to touch, do. And then just turn your gaze to the right. One more breath here. And then, holding the bind if you can, draw this left leg, bending the left knee, lift up the right foot and then step it over. So the left leg is inside the right foot. And again, just kind of taking that counter twist. So the natural thing is to look to the left here, but we're going to just take that slight turn to the right. So we're truly in a knot. One more breath. And then let's unwind, releasing the bind. Let the body open up, opening out the legs, flexing those toes, those feet, as you again fold forward here. One more breath. And make your way all the way up to your staff pose. Let's swing those legs around behind us and come to kneel. If you can, if this is a comfortable position for you. If it's not comfortable for you, come upright. Okay. So in this pose, again, we still want that alignment, ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips. Let the arms come down by your sides, and let's just raise the gaze and open the chest. And now ready for some big quad stretches. Keep the right foot where it is, or let it come slightly out to the side as you bring that left leg out in front. So your right foot, I have my right foot just slightly out to the side, so both of my seat bones are still connected to the mat. So you're getting a big stretch in this right quad and a big stretch in the knee, so listen to your body. Just work with it. If your knees are objecting, you can skip the next couple of poses. Raise the left leg up. And one more breath. And then letting that left leg come down long. We're going to really go for this stretch now as you just lower your upper body all the way down onto the mat. One more breath here. And then raise the arms up over the head. One more breath. And drawing the arms down, release that right leg. Unwinding it, let it come out long. And just circle those ankles. So really well done if you managed to get through that sequence. We'll try it again on the other side. Totally unwound now. Let's take it to the other side. So bending the knees, rolling over to the left as you come up to sit once again. Kneeling up tall. Draw up the gaze, open the chest. One more breath. And then let's open out this right leg. So letting it come out long. This left leg is a little out to the side. So you've got both seat bones connected to the mat. And then let's raise up this right leg. One more breath. And let the right leg come out long as you lower yourself down, and maybe just getting down onto your elbows is enough for you today. Or bring yourself all the way down onto the mat and raise your arms behind you. One more breath. And bring the arms down by your side, releasing that left leg. Let the whole body come out long, totally unwound as you draw the arms over the head. One more breath here. And bringing the arms down by your sides, bending the knees, rolling over onto your side, coming up to sit. And let's come once again all the way onto your knees, sitting up tall, lengthening through the spine. One more breath here. And from here, let's make our way up into a forward fold. And from this forward fold, just drop the hips down, bending the knees, so we come into a chair pose. Bring the hands together, the palms of the hands together, and just shift the weight into the left leg and cross the right leg over. Finding your point of balance. Keep that right foot flexed. One more breath. And bringing that right foot down, let's take it over to the other side. So shift the weight into the right leg, lift the left leg up, keeping the foot flexed. One more breath. Let the left foot come down as you come all the way up to stand. Toes together, heels a little bit apart, standing up nice and tall. Ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips. And if, like me, you're at the back of the mat, just walk up to the top of your mat again.
Keeping those feet hip width apart. Let's finish with a sun salute on each side. So raising the arms up, palms together, raise the gaze. And sweeping down to your forward fold. And halfway lift. Hopefully you're noticing your body is a lot freer after tying it up into all of those binds and then opening it. You can hopefully feel looser, freer, more open. In this forward fold, let's step the right leg back. Low lunge. And through to your plank. Coming down, knees and feet, chest and belly, and then drawing the forehead and chest away from the mat for your back bend. Pushing on up to your downward dog for 3 breaths. And stretching the right leg behind you. Let's step it through, low lunge. And up into your forward fold. Bending the knees, coming all the way up, palms together, raise the gaze. And again, through to your forward fold. Halfway lift. Enjoying the freedom of your body as you move through your sun salute. Back into your forward fold. Let's step that left leg back. Low lunge. And through to your plank. One more breath here. Coming down, knees and feet, chest and belly, and keeping those elbows looking at each other. Draw the forehead and chest away from the mat. Pushing on up to your downward dog. And stretching that left leg out behind you. Step it through. Low lunge. And up into your forward fold. Bending the knees. Coming all the way up. Bringing the hands down into prayer at the chest. Close your eyes. Taking one more breath here. And hinging at the hips. Coming down into a forward fold. Making your way down onto your knees, swinging around to come
And lie down with your knees bent, keeping those feet hip width apart, drawing up into a bridge for 3 breaths. And then lowering yourself down onto your mat. Hug the knees into your chest. And once again, let the feet come down onto the mat. Bring the arms into a T. And let the knees fall to the right as the gaze turns to the left. And then bringing those knees through center over to the opposite side. And when you're ready, bringing the knees back to the center, let the legs come out long, the feet flop out to the side, and turn the palms upwards for your final resting pose of Shavasana. And thank you for joining me in this practice. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed getting wound up and then unwinding. And hopefully that's a nice metaphor that you can take off the mat. And when you feel yourself getting wound up, you can, through your breath, help yourself to unwind. And as you lie here on your mat, curl your toes and hold them curled really tightly. Keep holding them. And then let them go. Push out through your heels so you feel your legs, both legs really engage as you push your heels away from you. And then release. And let go the whole of your legs, the soles of your feet, your toes. Just let them go. And then squeeze your glutes together. Hold them there. Keep them there. And then letting go, totally softening out the glutes and the whole pelvis area. Drop your pelvic floor. Hold it there. And then release. Draw your shoulder blades together. Trying to get them to meet hold them there. And then let them go. Bring your hands into fists, squeeze them, raise the arms a little bit off the mat. Squeeze those fists really tightly so you feel your whole arms engage. Hold it there. And then release, letting go your fingers, your palms, your arms, your elbows. Draw your face into a scowl, pulling everything into the center of your face, holding it there, holding it there, and then release. Letting go your jaw, your chin, your tongue. The whole of your body, just let it go. And pause here for gratitude. Gratitude for your ability to unwind. And let your attention go to your breath. As you inhale through your nose, filling your belly, pause, and then exhale through your nose. With each breath, just feeling yourself connect a little deeper with your true nature. And imagine you're walking by a lake. Notice the clear, still water. The birds singing around you. Seeing some swans gently making their way across the lake. Find a place here to sit and watch this scene. At peace with yourself.